Welcome to Crazy Shit in Real Estate, a weekly podcast where I walk you through some of the wildest, most unbelievable stories you'll hear from the world of real estate. If you like real estate and you love crazy, this is the podcast for you. Before we get any further into this episode, I've got some information to share. This episode is sponsored by Follow Up Boss, one of the leading CRMs, client relationship managers for residential real estate. Tons of top producing agents and some of the fastest growing teams out there are using Follow Up Boss to increase lead conversion, eliminate busy work that you're not doing anyway, and frankly, deliver a higher class experience in real estate to everybody who chooses you as their realtor of choice. So if you're going to keep listening to this, which I know you will, there's more information and a personal review of Follow Up Boss. For more information, go to followupboss.com/crazy. What is the thing that has caused you to say, still can't believe this angle, this moment, this client? What's the story you would tell?
This one comes to mind. It's not a pleasant one, but it's, I was really trying to get my first deal again by myself. I didn't have my partner at that time. And I had gone under contract for, it was 24 units in Fort Myers. And I had some software in Fort Myers, Florida. And I had some software, also had some people I knew down in that area who, went and looked at it and were telling me, well, it's kind of a transitional area, but the way that Florida is going, and especially Fort Myers, this is going to come around. And so yeah, I was like so excited. I was like, okay, we're at all the numbers, they look fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and put an offer in. And my next step was flying down there and doing the inspection. So we go down and do the inspection, and the first unit this guy goes into, he comes out and he goes, there's black mold. And it's like the worst black mold he'd ever seen. And so they brought me in to look at it. And the poor tenant that was in there, I just couldn't believe he was living with that. And he was like, is this normal? As he was seeing it. And I was like, no, I mean, this is, I had a headache just, the few minutes I was in there to look at it. And I was like, this is not normal. This is something your landlord should do something about. And then the last unit, the inspector came out of and just like looked at me and he was just speechless. And he said, the person living in there is mentally not right. And he is using his bedroom as a toilet. And so there was just, yeah.
Okay, so I told y'all that I would do a review of Follow Up Boss, because I'm your friend in real estate, and I did. Now, there's a blue million CRM out there. I mean, if you go to any Facebook group, every realtor's like, which one should I use? Which one should I use? And you know that these CRM, which are client relationship managers or customer relationship manager, whatever you want to call it, it's truly a system that's just designed to help you know what to do next, because you're very busy and you're a multitasker in real estate. With all those different tasks and balls up in the air, you need something to help you stay on track, and that's what Follow Up Boss does. Now, this cell phone, not a CRM, y'all. When you save a name and a phone number in there, that is basically a Rolodex. Follow Up Boss is going to take the names and phone numbers and also help you know what to do next, so you can maintain these relationships with your neighbors. Because that's what this is about. Real estate is not about serving just prospects and clients. It's about taking great care of your neighbors' needs in real estate. And if you'll use a tool like Follow Up Boss, where they remember you, they might even call you when they're ready to buy or sell again, or when their mom and daddy do, or their best friend or their kid, and you want to be top of mind, that's what a product like Follow Up Boss will do for you. Truly, it's going to change your business when you start paying better attention to people. They don't have to know you use Follow Up Boss, but they'll totally understand that they are being heard by you. So now there's a free trial for my people because you're loved. Go to followupboss.com/crazy. No credit card is required. And frankly, because you're my people and we made an ask for you, Follow Up Boss said, yes, you get double the free trial. That's actually enough time to log in, put some pieces in it, and watch it change your business as it has for so many realtors and teams nationwide. Again, go to followupboss.com/crazy to start your free trial today.
Yeah. So, and then all the tenants came out and they were wanting to talk to me and stuff like that because they were hopeful that they would get, a different landlord, I'm assuming. And the one guy, he pulls his shirt away from his belt, and there he had a gun, and he goes, come back here when it gets dark. It's a whole different, place. And anyways, but yeah, I got out of that one. And it was a lesson, I spent the money on the inspection. I never got that back or stuff like that. But it's a hard lesson, but as long as you learn one, you just keep moving on. But I know I was really set on that, like emotionally, really, really set on that one. So I was still like, when I left, I was like, I could do this, I could do this. And then I talked to one of my mentors and she was like, Steph, no, walk away from that because it's just too much. And so, yeah, but that's sometimes emotion can cloud your judgment, but because you want something so bad.
Fascinating, right? Because so many people assume that investment real estate doesn't have emotion. It's only our primary residences that do, but you're exactly right. Like in your head, you get committed to it. You get committed to the city and to the transitional neighborhood. And then you probably felt like you had to save that tenant with the black mold. You wanted to make their living environment better. And all of those things can be done, but it has to fit the financial profile and the risk profile. And it's also why you have mentors to say, I get you on this, but that's not the best place to invest your money. Right. And that's hard. And I don't even think it's hard walking away from the inspection money. It's hard walking away from, man, in my head, I already had this one on my spreadsheet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, now don't forget to go try Follow Up Boss so that your business can continue to expand in professionalism, and then you can meet some more crazy people yourself. I really appreciate Follow Up Boss sponsoring this episode, but mainly I appreciate them for giving y'all double the free trial time with no credit card required. So make sure you go to followupboss.com/crazy and then let me know what you think. I'll see you guys next time. Oh, you're enjoying this little clip? Well, the rest of the story is available on any of your podcast apps. Just go search for and subscribe to Crazy Shit in Real Estate with Leigh Brown.